Hello, hello, hello. My name is Nicholas Rivas. I talk about politics and stuff, and today we're going to be talking about the unfortunate Kanye, man. That sucks. I've been a Kanye fan, good portion of my life. His first albums got me through stuff. I think I think we all can agree that Kanye is a great musician to listen to. Even with some of his most current work, he's an artist that many people relate to. In his current days, in his oldest days, he was an artist that spoke to the masses. Maybe less so in his newer days, where he spoke to me when I had political affiliations, maybe more tied so with a rather than a black separatist, more maybe like a socialist or communist. Some of his lines kind of pertain to. I don't think he would ever call himself that, but the thought of the richest people are the loneliest, like that is a line that Kanye was touting for years and masterfully.
We shine because they hate us, floss because they degrade us. We trying to buy back our 40 acres. And for that paper, look how low we a stoop. Even when I'm in my Benz, I'm still a nigga in a coupe.
Done. He really spoke to people who didn't feel that the system was fair. You know, and it's unfortunate. I mean, it's unfortunate. I love Kanye's music. I think he's a fantastic artist. I think he's one of the smartest artists that we've ever seen, and he's versatile and inspiration is just beyond our comprehension at this point. Given how much he's given back to music. So all that being said, all that spiel, Kanye was caught up with an interview on Tucker Carlson. He's had a little outspurts here and there between his baby mother and his bipolarness, kind of catching up with him a little. Like a lot of stuff has been going on. He said some things. He's done some crazy things. He has been he's been optically in some crazy situations, unfortunately. So fast forward a little bit into the weeks, we're seeing him kind of say these crazy things. He then says he's going on DEF CON 3 with Jews. So unfortunate. You feel like shit. It sucks to see that. Those who don't know, DEF CON is the levels of government danger. Or the U.S. government basically says, the higher we go, the safer we are. The lower we go, the more dangerous we are as a country, and maybe nukes, or maybe about to battle with another country. I don't know. So for Kanye to say DEF CON 3 against Jewish people, that he was going to go DEF CON 3, it shows that, for one, I don't think he knows DEF CON. And then for two, I think he and many of his remarks in the past really line up as a mask off situation, where a lot of his comments could be taken as, he wasn't really maybe explaining himself right, or he wasn't really talking on the subject like purposefully. Maybe it's just some stuff he heard. There are people in like a black separatist movement. I think this is the best way to pin them. I'm trying to encapsulate a lot of their ideologies, but it's a group that ranges from people who believe that black people are inferior to black people are so superior that they shouldn't be associated with the likes of whites. So there's a plethora of mindsets that Kanye is kind of exuding right now, but currently it seems to be that he believes himself as a black Israelite. He believes himself as someone who is Jewish from a black bygone area where there was black Jews, and the current Jews are taking away that respect that they have, the wealth and respect, and because people I think respect the Jewish community, and I think people look at them with a sign of like, hey, they've been through so much. It'd be such a it's such a bigoted thing to attack them, like it is for anybody, but especially the Jewish people, given the genocides and the continuous backlash against the people. So I think Kanye feels that they're given this kind of unjust love. Given that he's like, oh, I can criticize, but they don't want you to criticize, kind of painting them as also powers. Jewish people have this immense power that he wishes to have. Maybe it's hard to pin exactly what he's trying to pin for, right? Like what he's saying. He's not calling for genocide, but his remarks are close, and that's what makes this so disgusting and sad. Is that Kanye is a genius. The man was musically just this great man. But two things can be true: is that he is definitely going through something. I definitely think he's in his most vulnerable state as a person. I'm trying to be sympathetic. I'm definitely trying to be more sympathetic to humans, even the most bigoted. I'm trying to become understanding to see if we can get them out of this slump. But that being said, is he is being a monster. I mean, there's no other way to pin it. He is a monster who believes that Jewish people are ruining this country, and that's the same ideology that led through the genocide. So obviously, this is one of those just clear cut, slam dunk. He's a bigoted, but it's not like you win out of this. It's not like we're like, oh, finally we've pinned that Kanye's a bigoted. No, we just pinned the truth, and now it sucks even more. He was a hero of mine. You know, he was somebody who I looked up to. He was someone I thoroughly enjoyed. He was one of the artists that I felt like inspired me, and I make a lot of music around my learnings from him. So it just sucks. It's just an awful feeling. I don't come out of this happy. I don't want someone to be anti-Semitic. I think we all have racial issues amongst ourselves, between our own people, between our ethnicity. But god damn, it sucks still. It sucks to see this blatant. And it's not even. I think what makes it even worse is that, you know, I think he like doxed his kids recently. So you hear this and go, oh yeah, the guy's just he's not in right mind. He's not. And I like to think that people are aware of this, and they really aren't. Like, I feel like people are pinning this as, you know, he's going through some shit, but, you know, he's speaking some truth, right? Even like the Ben Shapibos of the world were kind of giving him a little bit of praise, like, hey, I disagree with Kanye on this, but, you know, he spoke some truth here. Like, you don't have to give the man credit. He said something stupid. He said something vile. He said something that is going to forever paint him as what he is doing, being a bigot. So it just hurts. It hurts to see. I don't know how much more I could even speak on it. I think just someone who grew up and really listened to the guy and really respected him, it just hurts. But I think I'll just leave it here. I think I've been rambling on too much. So, yabba dabba doo.
Arming C4.
Only one hostile remains. Hunt them down.
Arming gas mine. Stand by for coordinates.
Charges set.
Hostile marksman.
Charges diffused.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Switching sides.
Yeah, that's crazy. We're both 6 and 5.
It's all about
Defend the objectives.
Yeah, I got better momentum. That's why I'm on top.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
So that's why I'm on top. I'm mad.
Hostile trophy neutralized.
Monkey!
You suck, yo. I scared the shot. Hey, no.
Take comfort, comrade. We'll beat them next time.
This motherfucking baby. Take it up, boys. Take fucking left.
Switching rally points.
Okay. Oh,
Eradicate all objectives. Charges acquired.
Hey, wait, bro. Flat. This game is clown.
Threat down.
Get.
The bomb has been planted.
That's exactly like the nigga that was today.
Show those imperialists this was no fluke.
You like this, bud?
Switching sides.
Time for payback.
Guard the objective.
C4 armed.
You're weird, you're weird, you're weird, you're weird, you're weird, you're weird, you're weird.
Bomb active.
You just go in the freak it.
There's no winning this. The conflict, exit hot zone.